Hey guys, I'm gonna take you along on a call that I went to yesterday. This is a couple I've been working for now for 12 years. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's actually a system that I installed in 2014. So stay tuned.
When I came out of the bathroom the other day, I heard water like dripping. Okay, down in this area here. And I came out and I told her, I said, I don't know. I said, because this system is different than what I had in my house. Okay, because I put my filter like right up under the unit, you know, not down here. I said, so I don't know if this is just something that's been going on. I just haven't heard it before.
No, you shouldn't be hearing water.
Well, he opened this up, and if I remember him, what he said correctly, there was probably about that much water on the floor.
Okay.
And it was down, you know, down there, because we don't know anything about that system there, you know. But it was like when he took the filter out here and all, that there was water. And I think he said about that much water on the floor. And he changed the filter because it was dirty. And so he put a rag and all down in there and a pan to try to soak some of it up. And we've had it cut off since. Okay?
Really? Y'all turned it? Okay.
Yeah, it's been cut off since because he was concerned about the water, you know.
Okay, well, I'm going to check things, okay? I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, and first I'm going to try to clear your drain, see if I get anything out of it.
Okay. Can you change that thing, by the way?
This?
Yeah. I'm just asking, okay?
Yeah, we can get a new one if you want it.
Okay.
You don't like this one?
I can't keep it clean. How do you keep it clean?
You just got to take a vacuum to it once in a while.
Oh, okay. All right.
With a little brush on it.
Okay. Like I said, since this is so different, that I didn't have the filter like that. Mine went like underneath this unit here at my house. So this is all new to me.
This is Tom. Cool.
And
this little safety here should have shut it off if it was backing up.
To my knowledge, it did not, because it's been running.
Okay. Oh. I installed this a long time ago. Let's see if I can tell what year this is. Like 12 years ago, is that right? I think it's been longer than that. I can look and see. Okay, that vacuuming of the drain didn't look like it did very much. So let's check pressures. I've got a little screwdriver that's actually better for these. That's too tight. I gotta be careful. I can break these little bits. I just despise calls from call centers trying to sell me something. And now they've started calling from local numbers, so it's a pain in the rear. Where's 410? Come on. That's below freezing. I'm gonna try something real quick. When did y'all start using these filters?
We're gonna start buying those filters.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Is that the wrong filter?
It's not my preferred.
What do you prefer?
The cheaper ones.
Oh, the cheaper ones?
Yeah, these seem to create an airflow restriction.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's your problem, but it is a problem.
Oh, okay. So you want the ones that are wider? Where these are so narrow? You
Yes.
want the ones that are wider?
Either like that or the fiberglass media ones, the real cheap ones.
Oh, okay.
But those, that's like putting in a dirty filter when it's brand new.
Oh. Okay, I did not know.
All right. That brought me up to freezing. I think we're going to be low on refrigerant. Let's check superheat and subcool. And I think this was installed long enough ago for this to be a piston. See what size this is. 2.5 ton. First time I'm noticing this little liquid line. That looks too small for this system. But like I told her inside, I think something else is going on. Like I think it's freezing up. Alright, superheat and subcool. Subcooling 4 degrees. It's a little bit low. Superheat 26. That is definitely high because it's like 72 degrees in there. So So I'm gonna say this is low on refrigerant and we need to do a leak search. I think it's been freezing up. That filter that they're using did not help. I see it's still dropping below 31, below 32 degrees. Seems to be low, but just a little bit, just a little bit. All right, let's stop and do a leak search. I don't want to move. I just need to be able to get down there. All right, I'm getting 2 bars on that. Try to show you. Two bars. Kind of what I expected. And that's why the float, the electronic float switch did not activate. It was freezing up. I just did an evaporator coil this morning. Looks like we might be doing another one. At least that's going to be my recommendation. Better no filter, but not by much.
You might get interrupted it in a minute.
Okay, I'm going to charge it up for them because I'm recommending a repair. I don't see a reason to replace this system. It's a 410 system. 410 is still relatively easy to find. I mean, they may have to replace it in the coming years, but I don't see a reason to do so now. And I was going to explain, I had to hook up all of this new. I have these for my probes, but you can use the same clamps that you use for your probes with the S-Man. I didn't plan to have two sets of clamps. I lost them. I left them inside a package unit, and I came back because we were going to replace it, and I found them. So I have two sets of clamps. I had bought those in the meantime, so yeah, I got two of them. All right, I think I remember I was having 100 PSI on my probes. This is just giving me 73. Still 1.4 degrees subcooling. Now I've got 50 degrees superheat. Hold on just a second. Open that up and bleed it right here. Okay. Let her rip. I'd like to think so. I found a leak inside, and I'm going to recommend to y'all to repair the leak if that's what you'd like to do. Okay, and I'm just charging it up to get you through until I can get that coil. So it's going to be at least 2 or 3 days. I'll know more in a minute. I'll let you know. The reason I say 2 or 3 days is because this is an ICP product bought at Baker Distributing. They almost never have the coils. They're going to have to order it. I mean, it's just a fact of dealing with them. They just don't carry the parts. So I know we're going to have to order it because of who it's coming from. This is a piston, so this subcooling isn't as important. I still would like to see it between 10 and 14. Same thing with the superheat, somewhere between 10 and 14. I'm hoping y'all can see this. Well, I've got good lighting, so this is my saturation temperature. Superheat, subcool, and these are my pressures. This is my suction line temperature, and that's my liquid line temperature. Superheat's down to 21. Let's bump it up a little. Let's bring that down a little more and bump up these pressures. This pressure initially starts a little higher, but it works its way down as it starts to settle. I'd love to see 120, 125 PSI right here. That liquid line may be part of the reason we have a higher head pressure right here. And I know we've had trouble with this thermostat wire. I may quote them pulling a new liquid line. I'd really like to. I don't know what's in their budget. Okay, we're closer to 120 PSI over here, and superheat is big. That is within range. Considering what we have over here, almost a 20-degree subcooling, pressures of 330, that is close to 120 PSI, and I have a superheat of 11 degrees right now. I am not adding any more. I wonder if all of this is zip tied together, my thermostat wire and my line set. If it is, it'll make that job a lot harder. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, I have not added any more, but y'all see where my superheat is. We're starting to get close to flooding back. So don't even add what is in the hoses. Yep, time to work them up an estimate. All right, I know there's a little bit of wind noise, so I'll try to speak up. Once I added the liquid line and the thermostat wire, that job cost about $3,500. And it's a 12-year-old system that I installed April 10th of 2014. So they actually opted to go with the new system. Gave me approval right away. And one of my selling points on the system was I'm using Rude, and my supplier is Engineering and Equipment. So a shout out to them, because I can tell them I get the best customer service from them, and they almost always have the parts that I need in stock. So sold them a 10-year warranty, 10-year parts warranty, 1 year on labor. That comes standard with any of my equipment that I sell. So a part of me can't believe I'm replacing an air conditioner that I've replaced once already. When I replaced that, I was already in business for 4 years. So I guess it's about time. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, how about like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.